All right, Paulie.
Oh, there's my co-host, or should I say lead host? Am I the co-host?
It works out.
What are we going with here?
It's Barn Life, baby.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Number two,
episode number 2.
We're gonna have some more content today.
We got a lot more content today, and we have a very special guest today.
Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna start off the show kind of quick with the man from right here near us in the Winston-Salem area. Went to Glenn High School, Chris Lane.
Can't wait.
And there's got to be a ton of people that love Chris Lane out there. He's been touring with Florida Georgia Line. The Fix is one of my favorite songs he has, and we're going to throw him up here and just let him talk about whatever he wants to talk about. Currently, he is watching the Carolina versus Duke game.
Big rivalry. One of the biggest rivalries in college sports, probably all the sports.
Yeah, and we're not, but we are keeping up with it through the telly here.
We've been working hard today. We've been working hard on the set, the show, everything, and it's been a long day, but we're excited to get the show going.
Yeah, for sure. Voss, man, what do you think? You like the new setup? You're kind of away from us.
I like the new layout. We had some help. Brought in some professional help.
Yeah.
Got our lighting a little bit better.
Voss, you're a professional.
I mean,
don't
just one guy though.
hey,
it
was nice having that help.
We put in a lot of work.
There was a lot of work today. So thanks, JB from NASCAR.
What did we say? We
support.
planned on shooting at 2:00 today, and
yeah, and we had this rearranged at 6.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there was a lot of work that went in.
Yeah, for sure. I got a little time lapse of it. That was cool. It was fun.
That definitely was.
But we're always learning, always trying to get this show better, so our subscribers will love it and like it.
We're trying to do the best for them.
Always. So we had a couple guys come in and enjoy the show today in the background here. A couple buddies, my brother-in-law, the UPS man, Marvin.
Couple locals back there.
Couple locals in the back, Gunner and
man Cody, baby.
Cody, yeah.
Come on.
About forgot Cody's name.
Cody, I got you, bro.
Yeah, always.
I got you, baby.
Run down the show. We're pretty much going to talk about the lack of knowledge that we had going into the Super Bowl. 2 teams. One we thought was going to be in the Super Bowl for sure, probably, most likely. And then the second team,
Eagles,
came out of nowhere.
Eagles fans, I'm not apologizing to you because I absolutely despise Eagles fans.
They hit us in the face this year with this team.
Ugh.
They beat the Panthers. That was
Which
ugly.
was it? Well,
it's a good game.
It was a good game.
Carson Wentz. I give them a way better shot if Carson Wentz is in this game.
I mean, what can you say about that guy? That guy is unbelievable.
But Foles has stepped in and done his job. He's going to get paid after this year by someone. You watch. Some team will go in there.
Some team's going to make a mistake on him.
Well, yeah. Well, is it a mistake?
Man, if you watched last week, me and Austin were pretty wrong on our predictions, saying Nick Foles and the Eagles were going to fold with Belichick's knowledge and everything. It was
and we'll get into all that.
Yeah.
But we're getting ready to go to Chris Lane here pretty shortly. And after the Super Bowl, what else are we talking about today?
We got a big draft that we had on Sunday that we talked about last week a little bit.
Hoop Group Draft.
We can talk about teams that were drafted and had a pretty big exhibition night last night, so we can dive into that a little bit. Might be a little animosity when we're talking about that topic, but we'll get into that later.
It was a fiery game last night.
We'll talk about that.
Elon Musk sent a car into space.
When I saw that picture, I thought that was fake.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, what is this, Photoshop?
The first I saw it was someone mentioned that there's a car floating in outer space, and I was like, what?
Yeah, I saw it. I'm like, well, this can't be real.
Yeah, I thought it was a fake picture. Truthfully, like doctor pictures, but no, there's actually a car.
There's a mannequin in the car floating in outer space.
You got to give it to the guy. He spent like billions of dollars to do that, and he just put something in space that no one else has in space.
That guy's an absolute genius.
I think they missed their target, though. Did you see that?
Where was the target?
It was supposed to hit some kind of outer ring and go right past Mars' orbit, and they kind of overshot it a little bit.
Well, maybe they're just going past Mars.
Maybe they underestimated how light a Tesla is. I don't know.
I don't think I'd know how to do that in space.
No.
We wanted to talk about some of the NBA trades today. Cleveland destroyed their roster to try and keep LeBron. And is LeBron going to be able to make a fight against all these great West Coast teams? As we speak, the game in Carolina is going to halftime. So I'm going to...
You know what that means? Special guest of the night, baby. Coming on.
I got to ship our buddy Voss here right now. The magic number. All right, here we go. Let's see what Chris Lane is doing as we speak. What's up?
What's up, man?
What's up?
Dude. Hey, we can see you. I hope you can see us from kind of our GoPro view over here.
Yeah, I can see them.
Are you mad at the game right now, or are you happy?
Man, I mean, I'm not totally upset. I mean, we're still in this thing, but they're about to give me a nervous breakdown.
Yeah, they'll be all right, man. If they can hang on, and it's just Carolina this year. They need another shooter, don't they?
Man, they've fallen apart. I mean, I can't believe we've lost this many games, especially when you have that kind of recruiting class and whatnot. We should be winning way more games.
What's their record this season?
That is a great question. I don't know.
Let's not even talk about that record.
I see that ranks a little farther
minimal.
away from Duke right now, so they got to be.
Well, you're not like a Duke fan, so
But
I mean,
do.
Who is?
I do like Krzyzewski, and I like Roy Williams too.
It's impressive that you got his name right.
I know. I probably can't even say his name.
UNC is 17-7.
17
Oh, there we
7.
go. That's not
Thanks for the
bad.
stat over there.
I think Voss man, the stat man.
Yeah. Well, Chris, thanks for being on our show, man. I think
You got it, brother.
I think Paul wanted to talk about like how swaggy you are
Man,
right now. I love the haircut.
Yeah, I see your Instagram. You got some style, man. I like to think I'm a pretty stylish, swaggy guy, but I saw your Instagram. You got some style. I got to give it to you.
Thanks, man. I
Big
appreciate
props.
that. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I can't pull off. I try to keep it somewhat tame, but yeah, I try to have somewhat of a fashion sense.
Yeah.
Back
Nothing
in
wrong
high
with
school, back in high school, all I wore was Abercrombie. So
That's right. Shout out to Glenn, right?
I think we all went through that
did.
stage, the Abercrombie, the Hollister, all that stuff.
man, I had the I thought I was Kenny Chesney. I had the puka shell necklaces. I wore
Yes.
2 of them mugs.
The
That's
puka
awesome.
shell necklaces and like the 2 or 3 pop collar shirts. That was
Literally,
the big style.
it was that goes back to the worst style of anything.
It was the 2000s, man. That was the style back then, and regrettably, I wore the same stuff.
I was running around Myrtle Beach trying to yell at girls in my
Yeah.
Abercrombie pop collar.
Ain't nothing better than Myrtle Beach, baby. Spring break in Myrtle Beach is
Dirty
the stuff.
Myrtle.
So Paul's from Wisconsin. He played college football at Bowling Green, and
man.
he was Wikipediaing you earlier and found out you played a little college ball yourself, college baseball.
Yeah, tell us a little about that.
Yeah, man. So I have an identical twin brother. We both played sports our whole life, football and baseball. I tried playing basketball, but I'm really short, so that didn't work out.
Yeah, us too.
Hey, this guy's pretty short too, but he, he's a pretty good baller.
No, he is. He's
Chris
a
has been to
baller.
the 3-on-3
He's
tournament.
a pretty good hooper.
He is. I saw him. So, yeah, I basically I moved on, played at UNC Charlotte there in Charlotte, North Carolina, and thought I would move on and do that after college. My twin brother ended up getting an offer from the Reds. I didn't have that opportunity. I had 2 ACL reconstructions, but
It's tough.
you know what? At the end of the day, as bummed out as I was in that moment, everything has worked out for the best because I never in a million years ever thought that I would be singing country music right now.
That's
And you're
awesome.
killing
Hey,
it. Not only just singing, man, you're crushing it right
everything
now.
happens for a
Appreciate that.
reason, brother. Everything happens for a reason.
No, I agree, man. The Lord knew exactly a different plan than I did. That, like I said, I was really bummed out that baseball wasn't going to work out, but yeah, this plan's way better.
He always has a plan,
Yeah,
right?
it seems like it working out pretty good for you.
No doubt.
That's cool. So what's your favorite thing about touring and just being on the road? I mean, in NASCAR, we get to be on the road a lot, and some people, it's tiring, and you're doing a lot of things, but you're getting to see some cool places.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, I love seeing so many different places and really meeting so many different people. Because there's much like NASCAR. I mean, there's fans all over the country, every state, every little town, whatever it is, and getting to meet those people who spend the money to come to the shows is really special to me. I love that every night.
Oh, man, I bet. I mean, that's got to be awesome knowing that all these people are coming to watch you. And in NASCAR, there's 40 other drivers out there, but it's cool to know that, heck, you're trying to sell out one place by yourself. And when it comes to fruition and all these people are showing up and throwing lights out there for you, it's awesome.
Yeah, that's got to be a good
Yeah,
feeling.
no, man, I'm having the time of my life. Like I said, I never thought in a million years that I would be getting to do this right now. But, it feels good to start from nowhere and work hard to kind of get where you are, and it feels good to see it pay off.
Yeah.
Well, Chris,
doubt
thanks
about
for
it, man.
coming on our show, man. We've it was short, and I know the game's getting ready to start up, but if you got anything coming out new that you want to talk about or coming up, something you're doing, you're going to be at?
Yeah, I mean, I'll just be out on the road for quite some time this year. A majority of the year, but I'll have a new record that comes out I want to say maybe by May or June, and I'm currently in the studio working on that. So very excited to get new music out there. And the single that I have out right now, Take Back Your Home Girl, has been so far my strongest song. So loving the reaction that I'm getting out of that. And yeah, it's been good.
That's awesome, man. Good for you.
Yeah, thanks for being on Barn Life. And, man, we'll get everybody to follow you if we can. You already got way more followers than us, but we'll make sure we give you a shout-out on the social medias.
Heck yeah, man. I appreciate that.
Anytime you want to come to a race, man, we'll get you out to the NASCAR race. We'd love to have you sing the national anthem or something. I'll pull as many strings as I can to make it happen.
Let's go,
We'd love
man.
to have
Definitely.
that happen.
I want to just come out there and hang.
All right, we'll do that too, man. Anytime, can you pick one out? We'll get your bus in there. We'll line you right up, and we'll have a good time.
Heck yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'll park it right beside mine if we can.
Heck yeah, dude.
All right, man. Thanks, Chris. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for coming by, man.
You got it, y'all. See you later.
See ya. Awesome. That was cool, man.
Cool dude, man. Really cool guy.
I mean, he's killing it right now. Like you said, The Fix is probably one of my favorite songs. His new song's doing really well. And he's already working on another album.
Yeah,
so
he seems like a super down-to-earth guy. And you said he was at the basketball tournament.
Yeah, he came to the Dillon Brothers 3-on-3 tournament 2 years ago, and hopefully we can get him back this year. Like I said, get him out to a race. I think NASCAR fans will love seeing him out there. And country music and NASCAR, they go hand in hand.
So we, speaking of basketball 3-on-3 tournament, we had a pretty big day Sunday.
It was a good day.
Why don't you talk about it a little bit?
Pretty much, we went and tried to watch Super Bowl at Denny's, which was a lot of fun. A lot of people over there and played a little pickup. And then the Hoop Group draft happened. I'm going for my second straight championship title, that gold ball up there. But
get off of it.
I gave my first round pick up to Paul. He took Denny Hamlin, and he's really happy with his pick right now. And Denny's playing good ball. And then he took another guy, Bob Coker, who's a solid pick. And hopefully, man, I really want to somehow bring to life this Hoop Group thing because it is so much fun, and I think people would get interested in it.
I mean,
we're bad basketball players, but it's fun.
Whoa. We are not bad basketball players. We're amateur basketball players playing in a great rec league. And
well, I mean, if you tune in to follow NBA, it's not going to be like that. But there is some entertaining stuff.
If you're a fan of NASCAR and all these drivers in the league, I think people would really like to check it out, watch games, get to know the guys in the league. I think it'd be a really cool thing because it's a fun league.
So I talked about your first two picks, and my first two picks are also, well, both of them are race car drivers. I got my brother, Ty, and I also got
Austin Dillon's a racer chaser, it sounds like.
Oh, what? I just like the competitive edge that a racer has in his mind, Race car drivers like to win.
No, you definitely surround yourself with two really good guys.
I surrounded myself with winners and, hard-working guys. So I took Ty and Ryan Blaney, and we played a little pickup the other night, and it was good. We are the underdogs without a first-round pick.
Well, you guys should not have been rated 7th best team.
We were rated last, which I love. I mean, I love being the dog, and that's cool. The Eagles were the dog, and I wasn't pulling for the Eagles, but they were the dog. They pulled it through.
There was a lot of chippiness, though, when my squad, Wolfpack, played Austin's squad.
Wolfpack, my logo, Wolfpack, is also his team, so I kind of own his team.
Nah, he doesn't own. He doesn't own.
Well, last season I definitely owned
it. NWO Austin's team played Wolfpack, and we beat them, and there was a lot of chippiness
in overtime on a 3 in a 12-minute game. These are 40-minute games.
Thank you, Jason White, for that 3. Big shot.
It was a big shot. So, but like I said, we were ranked to be last, and took a team to overtime that was probably ranked 2 or 3, and I'm proud of that because when it comes to 40 minutes, it's going to be a whole lot different.
Was it a good battle?
It'll be a challenge.
You got a solid team. You got Austin Craven needs to calm down on the confidence he has a little bit. Saying
Craven is also the business manager for Austin Dillon Motorsports.
Craven does.
It's blood.
Craven does a lot. Craven's a great guy, one of my best friends, but on the basketball court, I want to pound him into the hardwood for sure.
Who decides the rankings down there? Do you guys
the
vote
wrong
on it?
people.
Oh,
yeah, the captains come up with the rankings, but one guy kind of came out with the first ranking. He put a lot of effort into it. He was a captain of a team called Hustle and Flow. The 7 team names are pretty important.
What are those?
Okay, you got the team names are Wolfpack, which is Swan's team. NWO,
your team.
my squad.
Hustle and Flow.
Paul
Andrews, we call him one.
He's
Paul
the one that
1.0.
made it. Yep.
Ball Out. Steve Brooks' team.
Yep, and then you got Bad and Bougie.
Bad and Bougie. This is a little controversy going on with this team, but that's Josh Peterman's
Story
team.
for another day.
Yeah, we can tell that another day. And Tolo, Cliff's team.
And we got one more?
Cliff Shepard.
That was 6. Our last one was Hand Down, Man Down, but I think they're going to probably change that name because
yeah.
that franchise has really struggled.
Yeah.
They're 0-2. They're like the Browns. They just can't seem to get wins. So Hand Down, Man Down will probably go to a new squad name, I'd say, this year. Try and change it up. But I think the coolest thing we could do is probably get this on film at some point and like let everybody see into Hoop Group because it is really cool.
I think it'd be cool if we maybe even shot like a little show from, up in the visitors area.
Bubba Wallace has already started filming it. But if we can somehow connect it to our YouTube channel and share it, it'll be great.
I think that'd be awesome. We got to get Voss out there sometime. Voss played a little hoops in the barn one day against
little
one-on-one challenge against Brian Bottley, one of our changers.
We're gonna do it again.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you gotta say.
Yeah,
you don't sound too happy over there.
Yeah, that was just a practice game.
Yeah,
we're gonna do the real one soon.
I got you, Voss. I got you.
Voss, I'm not gonna lie. I was a little disappointed in you.
Yeah,
well. Anyways,
I'm learning how to set up studios, not studying my back.
That's
all right,
exactly
okay,
right.
Fair enough.
I didn't see much in that time lapse of Swan moving around in here working.
Well, that's because I was out running to get your extension cord.
We needed an extension cord. Thank you for coming through with that.
Yep.
Let's go on. If we're going to stay on the basketball topic, your guy, if you ask Paul, he's got a Giannis Antetokounmpo shirt, but that's like his second favorite player.
No. Well,
yes, it is.
This is my guy.
Well, because you're from Wisconsin, you're saying now that this is your guy. Are you giving up on LeBron like most
LeBron,
people?
LeBron will always be one of my favorite players, but you got to stay true to the hometown.
So
Giannis.
LeBron had a great game against the Timberwolves, taking them to overtime, hitting the game-winning shot.
The game-saving block as well, right before the game.
He did a lot in that game. It was pretty impressive. But I think if you ask me, they blew up their team today with trades, and they're trying to keep the guy. I mean, it went from Isaiah Thomas going to the Lakers, picking up Jordan Clarkson, the point guard, and Larry Nance from the Lakers are backups. And they got some more help with Rodney Hood and George Hill, 2 other guys that are kind of just add-ons to that team. But what I'm getting at, a lot of stuff happened. Does LeBron stay in Cleveland after all this, or does he? Everybody's saying he's going to the Lakers.
I mean, they sent away Isaiah Thomas, Dwayne Wade, Derrick Rose, Amon Shumpert, Jay Crowder, Channing Frye, 2018 first rounder, 2020 second rounder. I mean, that's a complete restructure. It sounds like
it is.
And they got some good guys, but
what are you saying though? You're kind of in touch with LeBron and what you would say because you really care about the guy.
I feel like he's setting himself up in L.A.
Are you going to be happy with that, or is that?
I mean, the guy's doing what he's got to do. I mean, LeBron, he goes to different teams, he transfers. I don't necessarily like it and agree with it, but
he got Cleveland. He got Cleveland something they don't have. So that's cool, but. Should he leave? Should he not just stay in Cleveland, finish out the career? If that's his house, that's his home. It'd be like me leaving Lexington. I'm not leaving here. There's no way.
You cannot deny that LeBron James is the best all-around basketball player of all time.
No, I can. Michael Jordan, by far. Would you say that, Voss?
Michael Jordan's the best scorer of all time.
Yeah, but what do you think about now, the competition now versus when Michael Jordan played?
Well, it's a lot different. It's different.
To me, it seems like lately the quality of the NBA has gone up.
Yes, it's getting better.
Yes, definitely.
Everybody.
Lately, it has. It for sure has from where it was in the 2000s and everything.
Like when we saw the 76ers, like everybody seemed to be playing hard. It's like when you go watch a college game.
You're right.
Yeah, it was. It was good. Speaking of 76ers, let's just get off that LeBron topic and go straight to.
I love LeBron, Giannis. I love you more.
Let's talk about Philadelphia trip.
Oh man, what a fun time.
We had a great time, and if you guys follow along, we were posting some golden haircuts.
Yes. I mean those guys. I mean, look at that line they gave me.
Oh,
still got it in right now.
Paul was very proud of his line, and
very proud.
We took up to when we went up there. We took Darrell, Ray Wright, Voss, and Craven. Good group there. Am I missing somebody? Group. That's everybody, right?
It was me, you, Voss,
Darrell,
Craven, and Ray. Yeah.
And everybody got haircuts except Voss. He wanted to get his beard trimmed, but we just couldn't get in because the guy was working. He's always working. Yeah. He is the
It was
show.
Supposed to happen at the game because they always set up at the 76ers games, but they had Ray Wright pretty tied up.
And talk about Ray Wright right now. You guys go ahead and talk about that.
Well, so we got to Maestro's, and what an awesome place. First off, first-class place, first-class people working there. One of the coolest buildings I've ever seen. How about, all the trap doors.
Cool. Very cool.
A phone booth where you could.
That's coming to Lexington. I'm just going to tell you guys right now, we're going to do something like that. I want to get a building in downtown Lexington, gut it, and just make it a destination, because that place is a destination. As cool as it is, they leave the old school element in it.
It was all exposed brick. You could see all the stuff on the ceiling.
And they put like superhero type trap doors and stuff. Yeah. It's so cool.
That was one of the a bookcase. You pull a book and another door opens to like a head office.
It's like a dream. It's like the barn on like steroids in downtown.
Completely. I think he said it was vacant for like 10 or 20 years before they did all that.
They had
it's
to do
a 3-story building.
Just
if
beautiful.
If you're ever in Philadelphia in the Bristol borough, you should go check it out. It's pretty cool.
Very cool. So we got there, and Anthony Ghost, he owns Maestro's, awesome guy. He brought us up to the barber room or his office, and we were all talking, and he's like, all right, we need somebody to put the eagle in the back of their head. Eagles are in the Super Bowl. They're all big Eagles fans.
It's supposed to be
who, Voss? Who is it supposed to be?
Actually, I think it was supposed to be Austin.
Yeah,
exactly. They wanted me to put an eagle in the back of my head, and I'm just not going to do that. I wore my Panthers hat on purpose. Go Panthers! And
which I respect.
Yeah, and
you held strong.
I held. There was
a lot of pressure.
There was a lot of pressure to get an eagle.
So they come to me.
And it's an amazing eagle. I can't knock the guy for doing
beautiful.
Something awesome. We'll find it on Instagram. Throw it up there for you guys. If you didn't see it, it's an unbelievable piece of art as far as hair goes, and I just couldn't do it. I know I'd get mocked. And Paul, he's too pretty to do it.
Well,
plus he's a Panthers fan, but really he's too pretty to do it.
Well, they told me
you're that guy.
I thought they were saying green beard, and I thought that was it. They just wanted to paint my beard green. And I'm like, all right, I'll do that.
And you were kind of excited about this. You had already looked up some hairstyles, like the line you wanted.
Yeah, I'm fine with a green beard. So I go down to the barber room, and they're there. They're like, all right, so we've done this eagle on a lot of people's hair. I'm like, whoa. I didn't know anything about an eagle. And they're like, oh, yeah. So I'm like, no, I'm not doing this.
You're not doing the eagle.
So I was very hard on saying no eagle. So that.
And our strength coach, Ray Wright, he's there.
Our pit coach.
He's kind of the guy that wanted to put this trip together and
it was his idea to get this trip going.
Poor guy.
And so they go to him, and Ray took one for the team.
Yep.
It was...
He kind of got, strong-armed into doing it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I respect him. He took one for the team. He was a good sport about it.
We made a pact that we wouldn't mock him about it, but we already broke it. It's funny. He's not an Eagles fan, but...
Ray, I love you. I'm not breaking that pact.
I already have, sorry. I was the one that came up with it, and I broke it.
But he took one for the team. Had an awesome eagle in the back of his head, and it was funny because the next day... he had to go speak to a bunch of men, and he was preaching and everything. And we were like, well, you got to keep it.
He got it shaved off that night at the 76ers game.
Yeah, he was like, I can't do this. I can't go there tomorrow with this. And, he was a good sport about it, and it looked really good. It was an
cool.
Awesome piece of art.
If he didn't have to go preach the next day, if he was an Eagles fan, I'm sure he would have rocked it because it was so cool. But
it was cool. But
the guy that made it and spent all that time on it ended up shaving it off that night for him. That would hurt. Like, create this great piece of art, and then, hey, can you shave that off for me?
I'm sure that was tough for him.
Yeah. Hey, I got this in the back of my head. I keep thinking about it, and I can't. I want to go to the couch on this one. You guys got the mic over there on the couch? Before we move much further, I want to ask the couch, because is LeBron the best NBA player to ever play? Debate.
I didn't say that.
Well, you just said he's the best.
I said he's the greatest all-around player to ever play.
Well, I would say he's the greatest athlete to play the NBA, okay? But the best player to ever play, in my opinion, is Michael Jordan. And there's 4 guys on the couch. Yours is LeBron. Come on, you know it. That's your deal.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 4 guys on the couch. Let's just get a quick vote.
MJ's the best scorer of all time.
No, player. When it comes to winning, let's say player. So what is it on the couch?
Michael Jordan.
There's 1 vote for MJ.
Definitely Michael Jordan.
That's 2. Okay, let's hear the top.
Just to be different, I'll give it to LeBron James.
Gunner, that's true.
And the last pick here. And Voss will be the deciding factor.
Definitely got to go with Jordan.
Oh, it's over then.
The only true basketballer over there, Gunner, knows what's real.
Well, he's the shortest guy on that couch. How is he a true basketballer?
Also the most knowledge over there.
He has some knowledge, but he's not like the basketball guru. He said
but
LeBron just to be different.
LeBron can play all 5 positions.
I can put 1,000 people in a room, and I'm going to say that 900 of them are going to say Michael Jordan.
Yeah, if you word it the right way, that's what it is.
I said, well, it's not a best basketball player and not the best athlete. I'll give you the best athlete. The guy could go play football
LeBron
today.
is the best all-around basketball player ever.
No. We're going to agree to disagree
Not
on
the
this
best
one.
winner.
We're going to move on.
Not the best scorer, but the best all-around basketball player
I don't
ever.
agree. Let's get to what we do and what we are going to do the rest of the year, and that's NASCAR. I'm sure people are ready to hear about some NASCAR. We have talked about basketball and we talked about Hoop Group, but the stuff I'm excited about now, and because I'm leaving at 9:30 in the morning to go to Daytona.
9 o'clock. Plane leaves at 9.
9? Are you on that plane?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. You're going to help push the car around, the Clash car, and get it through tech. That's good.
Yeah.
And Daytona. We're leaving in the morning. It's here. It's over.
It's crazy, man.
Off-season's over.
What a quick off-season.
Yeah, and I can't wait. I saw the car today get loaded up. It was like it just loaded up probably a couple hours ago, headed the track.
It was cool to see all the workers and everybody from the different shops come out and cheer on the haulers
the
as they
parade.
left.
Hauler parade was cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
Andy's Ice Cream gave everybody ice cream at the shop. There's been a ton of hours since the ZL1 has been going on. Those guys are working their tails off. Speaking of working their tails off, my crew chief has worked himself right into having the second round of the flu. So already some diversity this year for the 3 team as far as my crew chief being a little sick. I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about that, but he'll be all right. He's already told me he's going to tough it out. And
Justin's a tough guy. He'll be okay.
And we got a great team around us that can make it happen anyway. So I'm excited. Voss, you excited?
I'm very excited. I don't have to go till next week, but I'm excited to watch the Clash this weekend.
We went to Germain and saw Ty Shop, and you picked up your stuff, and they had a little toast while we were there.
That was cool.
It was cool. And
they seem really pumped up and excited about this season. And
cars looked nice.
Yeah.
Ty's new crew chief, Matt Borland. Ty's really excited about that.
Yeah.
Matt was my crew chief last year.
Yeah.
The team I was on.
And he's now you get to work with him twice.
And again this year.
Yeah. You really like his attitude and his work.
For sure.
I mean, he's got a lot of work ethic.
He
has
awesome.
an extreme work ethic.
And he's got a lot on his shoulders over there because I think he's doing a lot of the work at Germain, which is good. He's up for the challenge.
Yeah.
And so is Ty. It's cool to hang out with him.
Seems like Ty's really pumped up about this season too.
Yeah. He's pumped. I mean, we all are. That ZL1 how would I say this? Has put breathed energy into our companies. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. So I think as far as Daytona goes, I'm going to be down there for 2 weeks. I got the Clash, the 500. I'm going to be hanging out, checking different things out. There's races going on at Volusia, and I'm going to miss that because my modified. I wish I still had that. That was like my favorite thing to do is go jump in that modified and
win some
wing
gators,
it around there.
man.
Yeah, it was so much fun winning those gators.
Who won more gators, you or Ty?
I did. It was a stat came out on Twitter today, and Ty posted it, and he said Austin had 2 more years than me. I said
up with
whatever.
excuses.
That's okay. And if you look back, he raced some races that I couldn't race because of it was practice sessions or whatnot.
It was fun to watch you guys down there winning those gators.
Oh man, we had a good squad at Team Dillon, just kicking some butt down there. So, and then I'm gonna watch Anna Parkhurst, our development driver. She's gonna get a ride in a midget down there, so that'll be cool to go watch one of the days. I think we got a couple extra days off in between, so that's nice. We might go check out the Disney World. Or
Craven said you're going to Universal Studios.
I am gonna go rock out at Universal. I love riding roller coasters and stuff. Yeah.
Jealous.
I might. Is Star Wars there at Islands of Adventure, or is that Disney?
They're at Disney.
It's Disney. Disney.
Yes, they're at
so I
Disney.
need either check out that, and
I've never been to Universal, so I would. That'd be where I'd want to go. But you've
I've
always
been through
gone
the
there,
Harry Potter stuff. I think there's some new world over there. I feel like they made a new one for. I don't know what it is. Is it Jurassic or?
They have Avatar over there. Have you done that?
That's the
yet?
new one.
haven't
That's the
done
new
it.
one you're talking about.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
Avatar, right?
I'm gonna go
Yep.
check
Yeah.
that out then.
Yeah, I heard that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that'll be fun. So we've got a lot of fun stuff going on when it comes to NASCAR, and the West Coast Swing is after that, and I always stay out for the West Coast Swing, so I'm going to be gone, and it'll be a tough time for Barn Life at that point, but we're going to wake it work.
Bossman and I will hold it down.
We will.
We're planning on putting like a screen up like
Yeah,
right
like
here.
a little TV screen.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take a camera with me or something and post up in the bus. My bus is already in Daytona, so I'll have a cool little place to video and talk, and we'll be still rocking these shows out and giving you guys good content and communicating together. So
We'll make sure to keep it good.
But man, our set looks so good, so I'm gonna be mad to be leaving it. But we only go to the West Coast for 4 weeks, 5 weeks out of the year, and
Yeah, I'm gonna be freaking.
I like to stay out there.
I'm gonna be lonely. Mariel's gonna be out there for the whole West Coast swing. You and Whitney will be
Jackson's
out there.
right here.
Oh
Jackson
yeah,
will be here.
Hey, me and Jack will hang
You
out.
guys will be talking about the new shows. You were talking about Venom.
Black Panther coming out next week. I got my tickets pre-ordered and I'm ready to go, baby. Tickets. Whoa. Tickets.
So what? I know you've been talking about Black Panther for a while now.
Wow, this is going to be one of the best Marvel movies for a fact. I mean, this trailer.
I watched the trailer yesterday.
The trailer has the most views, I think, of any trailer that's ever been dropped by Marvel. And I mean, Jackson, am I wrong? Has it? Okay, you're
you
right.
got the mic.
You're right.
Say it in the mic again.
You're talking about Infinity
Yeah,
War.
yeah.
That one like broke records.
Yeah, that
trailer-
comes out
the
later.
trailer broke
Yes, that comes
Most
out later.
viewed trailer within 24 hours
Yeah.
of all time.
I mean,
Yeah.
that trailer was insane. Black Panther, all the trailers have been insane. This is a big year for Marvel. I mean, it is a huge year for Marvel.
This is gonna be a 2 billion year for
Oh,
Marvel.
it's going to be
at
record
least.
breaking. They
Maybe
blow
more.
DC out of the water. And
If
Ray
you haven't
Wright,
noticed, this guy's a Marvel fan, and I
Ray
think
Wright-
Jackson, you're a DC guy, right?
Yeah, I'm a DC
but
fan.
you know, I mean, who's
money. Yeah. It's
you
not
know
all
what
about
the
money,
better.
though.
But
It's not all about money.
can you deny that Marvel hasn't completely crapped on DC in the movie world?
Well, I mean, they got 5 years on him.
Yeah, DC,
Marvel started in 2008. DC started in 2013.
DC's trying to play catch up, and
They are trying. I'll give you that.
and
They're
they've
trying to play catch up.
completely ruined their whole slate of movies by doing that.
They kind of. I like Justice League, but I feel like they kind of screwed the pooch with it.
It's unfortunate because I want DC to succeed, but Marvel they did it better.
They've had some gems, you
Yeah.
know. I think Wonder
Wonder
Woman was
Woman
really
was
good.
amazing.
I personally love Man of Steel.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
I like Man of Steel too. I mean, Batman vs Superman was okay.
It's kind of more of like a drama than an
Yeah.
action movie.
I went back
but-
and watched all the Marvel stuff. I mean, I'm not a comic guy or nothing, but I enjoy learning the characters, and I'm a huge
There's so much backstory.
Captain America guy.
Yeah.
There is a lot to it. So I enjoy just it's like Game of Thrones or anything. When you get into these deep stories and you kind of relive like the comics or the books,
Yeah.
it is a lot of fun how
It's
they tell the
cool.
story.
It's
So
really cool.
we're
You're
going
a
to
big
talk about
Doctor
this stuff
Strange
on here.
fan, aren't
Yeah,
you?
I like Doctor Strange and Captain America.
Yeah.
And I heard some stuff that Captain America may be gone after this next
He's
one.
probably gonna. I don't want to.
Well, you're talking about a movie that's not out, so you can talk about
Captain
it.
America's probably gonna die in this movie.
Well, okay. Well, that's a bummer. I'll have to find.
gonna be
Doctor
tough.
Strange will be fine.
How would they do that though? He's never actually died in the comic books.
Yeah, he
has.
has.
Has he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
And,
see, that's deep. Right
I know
there.
him just from the movies.
Bucky, his best friend, the Winter Soldier, takes over as Captain America, which they've hinted. They've given foreshadowing in the movies, like the first time in Captain America: Winter Soldier, Cap threw his shield at the Winter Soldier. He grabbed it and like held it, like Cap holds it like as a shield, and that was a little foreshadowing
Little
there.
hint there.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna die in this one, and if not this one, the next one.
Well, if you guys like Marvel and DC, we'll be talking about
Yeah,
those movies
lots.
a lot on here.
Lots.
Star Wars, we'll throw that in there every now and then too. Yeah, Jackson, you were telling us today that the Thrones guys are going to do the
It's
next
the
set of
Thrones
Star
writers,
Wars.
yeah.
The two main writers for Game of Thrones are going to be writing the new trilogy. Not episode 9. It's going to be episode
10, 11,
10,
12,
11,
right?
12.
Wow.
The new trilogy for Star Wars. The two main writers of Game of Thrones.
Well,
are
I'm
helming
just
the whole
excited
thing.
because I love Game of Thrones.
I think we know how great the Game of Thrones writers are. So
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
yeah,
Man.
yeah, they piss excellence. That's for sure.
You want to talk about video games a little bit while we're here?
Well,
And
that's-
Jackson's
yeah,
a little
that's
bit
more-
on a roll right
yeah,
now.
that's more your guys' friend. I'm
Yeah.
not a big. I mean, I'm a big football, basketball.
You
that
like
kind of
Madden,
gamer.
you
Yeah.
like that type of stuff.
Not
But
a big
Fortnite
yeah.
is something that we've been playing. And Gary Barnage was talking about PUBG. I didn't even know that PUBG was ripped off, or Fortnite ripped off PUBG.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's total rip-off.
Total ripoff. PUBG was started by a bunch of college kids who just wanted to have a game that they could all play. So they created this concept Player Unknown's Battleground is what it stands for, PUBG. And they created this concept, and then Microsoft bought the rights to it and made it an Xbox exclusive. And when they ported it over to the Xbox, it's all kind of glitchiness with it. It doesn't run very well. And then comes Fortnite and just exactly copies it, and just it runs like butter.
That's awesome. Well, we play a little bit of the Fortnite, and you got me on it, so that's been fun to play, and hopefully I can keep my internet access on the bus going, and I might, in between practices,
I saw
throw it up.
one thing on Fortnite. I saw on Barstool, there was a bazooka on somebody's shoulder, and they shot a rocket, and somebody, dabbed and...
you can dance. Get your guys to dance.
They dodged the rocket by dabbing, so that was pretty cool.
I just have not. Jackson's the same way. We haven't paid for anything on that, so like you have to do like upgrades for that, right?
Well, no, the game is completely for free, free to download, free to play. I think all the paying stuff is just cosmetic stuff.
Yeah, like
but
armor and clothing.
But I don't think the armor gives you any kind of upgrades.
Yeah. So.
Bunch of bells and whistles. You don't need that.
Right. No, nothing.
You don't need those bells and whistles.
I'd hate to see that if they started doing games like that, though, where you had to pay for upgrades like phones, phone games.
Yeah, everything's free until you have to pay for the upgrades.
That's terrible. I would rather pay for a game
and
up
then
front.
If you don't upgrade it, like it slows down, kind of like what the iPhone does.
In some games,
when
you're not even sure.
Tricking people up a little bit.
Some games, you're not even sure if you can actually win if you don't buy the stuff.
Golf Clash, great example.
Yeah.
I did never spend a dime.
I spent probably $30 on that game. Got me pretty far, but it's like if you don't spend that money, you're not going to get far.
You're done.
You're done. No chance.
Golf Clash was a good one.
It was a great game,
but no one plays it anymore.
No, it
ran out of money.
Well, I thought I was going to play it forever, and then all of a sudden I'm just like, I'm done. I don't want to play this anymore.
Well, I'm excited to get to the track. It's probably close to, a couple hours away, really. A night away.
I don't
know what I'm going to do tomorrow. It's going to be nice and sunny. It's been so rainy and cruddy here.
Are you doing any
North Carolina as far as weather goes
tomorrow?
No, it starts Saturday. They got to go through tech with the cars tomorrow. I think I weigh in, and then Saturday they do practice, and that's all day. Saturday is just practice, and then Sunday is when qualifying happens for the 500, and then the Clash. The Clash will be wild and wide open, and we'll be getting after it. Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun, man. A lot of unknowns this season. It's going to be fun to see how everything plays out.
Yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Barn Life. We had Chris Lane on here, awesome special guest.
Thanks for stopping by, Chris.
Yeah.
We
Hopefully
really
we can get him to come be like a special guest right here on the show, because he lives just right up the road.
It'd be awesome to have him sitting in the middle right here.
Yeah, he would definitely add to Barn Life, don't you think?
That guy seems like a pretty awesome dude. I think he could add a lot to this show.
For sure. So thanks, Chris, for coming on. You guys hopefully subscribe, like, share our video. It's Austin Dillon YouTube channel. So subscribe, like, and share. And Voss, man, what do you think? Was this a good show?
It was a good show. Yeah. Everyone head over to youtube.com/Austin Dillon. I think we're going to put the audio out as a podcast. We're not on iTunes yet, so just let YouTube play if you're doing some dishes. But
we're also going to we got an intro video going up here soon, and then we're going to start adding content. We were talking about that tonight. We just got to throw up more of our content. We got some good stuff from the past that we're going to throw up there, and we're going to keep adding throughout the week, sharing on the
Philly video will be on there.
That's coming soon. That's going to be a good one to tune in.
You will love the Philly video. Yes. A lot of good laughs and just cool stuff in that video. There's a lot of cool, interesting, swaggy places.
A lot of style.
A lot of style in that one. So if you like style, you'll like that one. But thanks to our couch over there.
Yeah. Thank you to all the guests on the couch over there. You guys were great tonight.
What is that? The community couch or what?
Ooh. Well, maybe we should come up with like a name for it.
If you guys have an idea.
Hayloft.
The hayloft.
Ooh, the hayloft.
Sitting on hay over there. Thank you guys for your insight tonight too.
Yeah, appreciate it.
That was really nice of you, and keeping me updated on when to call Chris there, Gunner. Thanks. And so that's all, you guys. Hope you enjoyed Barn Life, and we're out.